So I need a USB charger while I ride my motorcycle to charge my cell phone. And the problem is most of these USB chargers draw a lot of current even when there's nothing plugged in, and they'll drain your battery in a day or two. So I found this guy here. It is on Amazon, and you got to read between the lines, but the current draw is supposedly very low. So I just hooked it up to a power supply. It plugs in and then wires up to your battery through a fuse as normal, and then you just have a little cord that comes out that you plug in. So I looked at it, and it draws about 7 milliamps typical. I don't know how much that variation is from part to part, but probably not that much. And it does look like it's a switcher too, because if I boost this supply up to about, let's see, what do I got, 32 volts, you see the current goes way down, which is nice because that means it's going to be efficient. That means when it's going to draw power from the battery, not current, which is nice. So, okay. But so then you go through, well, how long at 6 milliamps here? Let's go back to 12 volts. Yeah, 7 milliamps. I assume 7 milliamps, 24 hours. That's 0.17 amp hours per day. So how many days is that going to last you? So now what I figured is these motorcycle batteries have about 15 to 20 amp hours in them. So let's say we allow half of that because you want your motorcycle to still start. How long could you leave this on your motorcycle? Looks like 44 days. And if I leave my motorcycle any more than a week, I put it on a little trickle charger, so 44 days looks like that's pretty good. And that's, again, that's half your the energy in your battery. So it looks like this thing, hook it up. It's super easy. You don't have to wire in a relay. You just hook the two wires up to your battery. You've got your switch or your fuse built right in, and it plugs. It unplugs right here. This is actually the charger, and this is one of these, I don't know what they call them, SAE or SEA or something, but maybe you can see right there. It's the same type of charger that, or connection they use on the trickle chargers. But you can actually wire this up near your handlebars and then unplug this every time you use it if you really had to. So this is a good solution. It doesn't draw current from your battery, and it's easy to install. The only complaint I have personally is I would rather have a USB port, and because it'd be easier to plug in whatever I want. Although this does work, I'm not sure, these aren't that easy to plug in and out. You gotta wrangle them, but it does work, and this looks like a good solution. I hope their next product, instead of having this thing wired in so heavily, I hope they just put actually a USB port with a little cover, and that could clip right onto the handlebars. That would make it a little more useful for a motorcycle, but if you want an easy solution that won't drain your battery, this is it.